Alright, so here is the problem about the CD. Suppose a CD you just purchased has 15 tracks. After listening to the CD, you decide that you like 4 of the songs. With the random feature on your CD player, each of the 15 songs is played once in random order. Find the probability that among the first 2 songs played, A, you like both of them, and then figure out if that would be unusual. B, you like neither of them. C, you like exactly one of them. And then D, we're going to go through and redo A through C, only assuming that songs can be replayed. Alright, so we know that we have 15 songs in total, and we need to look at this as 2 groups. So we have the group that we like, which contains 4 songs. So the ones we do not like must be the other 11. So to figure out the probability, we're going to go through, and of the 4 that we like, we are hoping that the CD player will randomly choose 2 of them. And of those 11 that we do not like, we're going to assume that it's going to choose none of them. And again, we know that the 2 and the 0, that has to total up to 2 because we are only selecting 2 songs. So because we're talking about the probability that among the first 2 songs played, so we're only interested in the first 2. So this goes on top, and on bottom, we have we're talking about the total possibilities. So we have 15 songs in total, and we'll be choosing 2. So I want you to notice that this 4 and the 11 are going to total up to 15, and that this 2 and 0 are going to total up to 2. So now if we put this in our calculator, we're going to get 0.057. Or if we worked each of these out individually, 4 choose 2 would have given us 6, 11 choose 0 would have given us 1, and 15 choose 2 would have given us 105. So that's 6 over 105 would reduce to 2 out of 35. But again, it was looking for the decimal answer, and then it asks, would this be unusual? Well, to determine if something is unusual, it has to be less than a 5% probability. This is a 5.7% probability. So, because this is greater than 0.05, then no, this would not be unusual. So for part A, we're going to get the 0.057 for the probability that we will like both of them. And then, no, this will not be unusual. Okay, for part B, we want to find out the probability that we're going to like neither of them. So for part B, we're still thinking about the ones that we like, and we're thinking about the ones that we don't like. We've divided this into 2 categories. So of the ones we like, we're hoping to choose 0 for this example. And of the 11 that we don't like, we're hoping to choose 2. And again, the bottom's going to remain the same with that 15 choose 2. So of the 4 that we like, we're going to choose none. And of the 11 that we do not like, we're going to choose 2. And whenever we put this in our calculator, we're going to get 0.5238 or 524. If you're actually working this out, the 4 choose 0 is going to give you 1. 11 choose 2 will give you 55. And the 15 choose 2 will still give you 105. So you end up with the 55 over 105. Or 11 over 21. Okay, now let's look at part C. So for part C, it's asking that we like exactly one of the songs. So for part C, this is assuming we like one and that we do not like one. So out of the 4 that we like, we'll choose one that we are hoping to choose one, and of the 11 that we do not like, we're hoping to choose one. Again, in the bottom, we're going to have 15 choose 2, because we have 15 songs in total and we're choosing 2 in total. So the 4 choose 1 is going to be 4, the 11 choose 1 will be 11, and the 15 choose 2 will still be 105. So the 44 over 105 is going to give us 0.419. Okay, so for A, B, and C, this is assuming that once we have picked a song, we cannot pick it again. However, for part D, it wants us to go through the same scenario as if we could pick a song again. So the idea of going through it with replacement. So for part D, for the first one, so D part A, I guess, the probability that we will like both of them, well, on our first song choice, we have a 4 out of 15 chance of getting the song that we want. And out of our second song choice, assuming we replaced, so we put the song back in the mix, and there are still 15 to choose from, we still like 4 out of the 15. So if we multiply these together, we're going to get 16 out of 225, which is about 0.071. Alright, for D part B, that you like neither of them. So the chances that are the probability that we will not like our first song is going to be 11 out of 15, because there were 11 that we did not like out of the 15. So the probability for the first song not being liked is 11 out of 15. Because we're putting the song back in the mix, the probability remains the same for the second choice. And so we're going to end up with 121 out of 225, which will give us 0.5377 or 0.538. And for the part C, that you like exactly one of them. Well, this one's a little bit trickier. So the chances, so for D part C, that we like exactly one. Well, we might like the first one. That probability is going to be 4 out of 15. So if we like the first one, then we will not like the second. That probability that we do not like the second is 11 out of 15. So 44 out of 225. Well, this is assuming that we like the first song. Perhaps we do not like the first song, so the chances that we do not like, or the probability we will not like the first, is 11 out of 15, times, and the probability we will like the second will be 4 out of 15. So again, 44 out of 225. And then we're going to add these. So the 44 out of 225 plus 44 out of 225 is going to give us 88 out of 225, which is about 0.391.